All right, Shane O'Mac, huge. We're talking huge news. We hit over 1,000. I called the president of the company. Okay? I called the president of the company. I said, we want to raise. First off, we hit a major parlays we're going to talk about real quick before the Sunday night game between the Ravens at the Buffalo Bills. But this is huge news, Shane. Your thoughts on this?
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, watching, subscribing. Please, please, please spread the word. Let us grow more. It's very helpful for us. And we enjoy what we do, and we just want to bring you guys some winning bets along the way and then some entertainment as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, and a quick shout out to our friend to the end, the wise man who joined us on Friday night for a couple of the college winners. We'll talk about that in a future video there, Shano. But let's talk about the NFL. Well, first off, let's talk about our beloved Skins. Yeah. Okay, good, bad, ugly. Let's go with good first. Special teams better.
Much better. Much better, especially compared to the preseason. Remember the preseason, they were giving up kick returns left and right. I didn't see any of that today.
And what do you call it? The D-line looked pretty good. This guy, Kenshaw, whatever the hell his name is, I like that kid.
Kinlaw, man, he's a big dude too. That's why they signed and got him. They wanted some more size up front, and he definitely brings that.
Yeah, Armstrong did well. Wise did well, and
I thought overall, outside of some missed tackles, which if you watch any of the games, that was happening across the league today.
Right.
I think it's because no one plays preseason anymore.
Right.
But it was across the league today. A lot of missed tackles today. But I think overall the defense played pretty well.
Yeah.
Pretty well.
Yeah. I'll give credit where credit's due. Scadaboo, he's a tank. And he reminds me of a very young Allstott from the Tampa Bay Bucks from years and years and years ago. But you got to go right for the wheels. You got to go right for the legs. And that's what the Skins adjusted there, and they went right for the legs.
Yeah, he had his first play in the game. He had a really good blitz pickup. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Scadaboo do against the Skins. He ran up and stuck the dude. It reminded me of Clinton Portis used to do that really well. His jersey's right behind me.
Uh-huh.
But he used to do that really well too. He was a great blocking running back. And no matter how you run the ball, even if you can't run the ball, if you're a good blocking running back, there's always a team that will sign you in the NFL. That's what they're looking for to protect their quarterback.
Yeah, we'll get to some good in just a second. More good in a second. Well, let me throw in some bad. Not a fan of Frankie Louvu. I don't know what he was doing. He didn't show up, in my opinion. Wagner, okay, but he's old, so I'll give you a little bit of a break. The secondary looked pretty good. Reeves looked amazing. As I call him, like the show. Okay, he did pretty good, and Famous Amos did all right. I'm not sure about Lattimore. I mean, Lattimore, I don't know. I don't know.
Can I give you a good that I saw on the defense?
Sure.
I think Will Harris is an upgrade over Jeremy Chin.
Yeah,
that dude was flying over the field. He was coming up at safety. He was playing safety because Chin they let walk.
Yeah.
Last year, and I thought Chin was decent last year.
Yep.
And I was surprised they let him walk, but they let him walk and they brought in Will Harris, and I like him a lot. He was flying up, making some tackles. One of the only guys who was actually had solid tackles throughout the whole game. Really, Luvu had a bunch of missed tackles early on.
Yeah, the corners look pretty good, except the nickel corner, Igla Abu or whatever his name. How do you pronounce his name? Like Tom Brady was saying, anything 5 syllables, I don't do.
Igbenogany, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good.
I think they'll get better. I think what helped them is that they're playing the Giants offense a lot with that 6 points they only gave up today.
Right.
And I saw something. This is bad news to Giants fans. It's like their third straight year without getting a touchdown on opening day, like on their first day of the season, week 1 of the season. So they're not good at that. They haven't been good the last couple of years either. But I think that helped them a lot. But yeah, they need to clear up some of that tackling. Luvu was still flying to the ball, but he was just missing tackles, especially early on in the game.
I think he was taking wrong angle routes, to make the tackle. I think he just totally, Frankie, you need to, give me a call. I'll help you out. Samuel looked great. Scary Terry. So they must be doubling him, or there must be something going on. There's times where, okay, he was open. I'll give you that. But Samuel is great. I love Noah Brown.
Noah Brown came up big and a couple times. A couple big catches for him. Debo, he looked like our best player on the field.
Yeah.
I mean, he came out. That trade that we just did for him makes Adam Peters look like a genius.
Yep.
Because we gave up a 5th round pick for him.
Yep.
And he played like crazy today. He had that big touchdown on that end around to basically seal the game. And then, he played great. Terry, I think the timing's not there yet with Jaden. I think that was it. Yeah. Like that deep ball they threw to him, that last year, that would have been at least closer.
Yeah.
Right. And I think so. That's going to take some time.
Yeah.
And that's the bad thing about him holding out all training camp.
Right. So that and Noah Brown, but obviously we didn't see McCaffrey here. But how is Moore in this game? That's the one I don't like. And then I like the kid.
Well, he had
from
a good
Virginia
catch.
Tech.
Did you see the catch he had on the sideline?
Yeah,
he had like a nice toe touch. He had one though. It was a big catch too. It was like 30-something yards. Catch. It was on the sideline and kept the speed in bounds. I was like, that is a great catch.
That's what happens.
Apparently, he can make really tough catches, but can't make the easy ones.
Right. This is what happens when I have to make threats to people's jobs, and this is what happens.
But speaking of Debo, though, he had 7 catches for 77 yards.
Right.
1 rush for 20 yards. That was the touchdown rush at the end of the round.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a great day. I mean, you're getting close to 100 yards production out of Debo Samuels. I mean, that is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. So and I like the kid from Virginia Tech.
Yeah, Lane. He was good. He at least he caught the ball when he was on punt return there, right? So that's always a plus. He wasn't scared to fair catch it either, which is always a plus. I like him a lot.
So fans, we got about 15 minutes. We're going to go through the Sunday games here because producer Mark, who doesn't give us a raise, even though we passed 1,000 subscribers and we hit on a couple of parlays, which we're going to talk about in just a second. But we got some work to do at 8:20, and we have, of course, what I predicted was the Ravens to win, or I said even -1. It's now at -1.5 all over the books here. I'm sticking with my -1. I think the Ravens take care of business.
I do too. I like the Ravens a lot. If you're watching live here, jump on that right now before the game starts. You still got about 13 minutes until the books close, until they go live. So make sure you get onto that and hop on the Ravens.
I'm going to go.
I am with you.
I'm going to go also
sorry
on
that. My phone just went off like crazy. All right, go ahead.
I'm sorry there, Shano. I'm going to go off with a player prop. I'm going to go anytime to score a touchdown, Mark Andrews. Lock it. So if
I like that a lot.
While you talk, I'm going to look that up right now, my friend. I'm going to go Andrews and the Ravens to win.
I kind of I like that a lot, and I would like that even better because I have Andrews on my fantasy team. So, Andrews. That's a pretty solid bet. Because I think Likely's out. The other tight end.
Yeah, Likely is out.
He's banged up. So if Likely's out, that means more increased share for Andrews there.
Plus 360.
And remember the Ravens also got some extra help at receiver. They got D Hop there now, which maybe take some extra eyes off of Andrews because Andrews is a beast tight end.
First to score a touchdown first, he's at plus 1,300. But I just did it there, Shano. Did a little pizza on this. That's the Ravens to win money line and Andrews to score anytime plus 360. So we'll go a little pizza on that.
Good.
All right, so let's review our bets here, Shano. You and I, I agreed with you, but we called on our sheet the -6 on Washington, where Ayo Johnny did the plus 6.5. Whatever. And for that game, I also called there, Shano, the Green Bay Packers with the spread to beat the Lions.
Yeah. Yeah, Green Bay Packers to beat the Lions. That was a big hit.
Yeah.
On our picks that we did as everybody in the company there.
Right.
We also that one. What else was there? We had one of my picks. I had Steelers -2.5. Just missed it by the hook.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Steelers can't tackle anybody, just like you stated earlier. And who knew with the Jets? I mean, I'll give Jets some credit there, but. Rodgers tend to, hold the ball a little bit. I was watching in studio, but it just they have no O-line, and I said that they would have a problem with the O-line. I also said if you're going to spend $140 million on a player, you better produce. I don't see T.J. Watt showing up at all.
Yeah, their defense looked bad, and what surprised me more is that was the only game of today's games that went over. I posted that on X a couple minutes ago, about a half hour ago or so. It was lots of unders today, lots and lots and lots and lots of unders. There's 12 games today. 11 of them went under the total, the over-under total. The only one that went over was the Steelers and Jets, and that's the only one I thought for sure was going to be under.
Well, Ramsey didn't do anything. Ramsey didn't even show up today, so I don't even know what was going on there. The one bet that I totally, as we call it here in the office, I with the bet is the Miami Dolphins. They may be the worst team in football.
Tua looked bad. Did you see he had a 3-play stretch? 3 plays where he threw a pick, and then he got a sack, and then he got a sack fumble.
Yeah.
Three straight plays in a row. That is bad.
They look like a freshman team here in Burke, Virginia. That's what they look like. Let me tell you. But I don't know. I don't know what was worse. And then they put in Zach Wilson.
Yeah, I mean, but Tua wasn't getting it done, so I mean they had to try something, right?
Right.
And then I told you when we were making our season-long predictions,
right,
that I was down on the Dolphins this year. I didn't think they were going to be that great. I think Mike McDaniel is definitely on the hot seat, especially after today. Good God, he has to be. Their head coach, Mike McDaniel. And then you know Tyreek's going to start doing his little hissy fits when he doesn't get the ball, stuff like that. It's coming. So I don't know. Dolphins fans, I'm sorry for you, but it doesn't look good for you.
Yeah, so we go 1-1 thus far in our, the office picks there. The third game was the Houston Texans at the LA Rams. And we both said, well, you said -2.5. I said money line. It was a close game. But then, the Rams pull it out. So 2-1 thus far.
Yep, they covered the spread. What was like 14-10, something like that, 14-9? What was the score?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that.
But they covered the 2.5. I know that.
For tonight's game, we both have, you and I have Baltimore. It was Pick'em at the time, but you went Baltimore money line. The wise man goes Buffalo Pick'em. Ayo Johnny goes Buffalo money line, and the producers go Buffalo Pick'em. But we'll see what happens.
We just recap that game starts here in about 10 minutes.
8 minutes.
Yep.
Yes.
So, I think Ravens win tonight. I think it's gonna be a good game, and I'm looking forward to watching it. Yep. I think it's gonna be really good. This is definitely the game of the night. These are two classes of the AFC right here, so I think it's gonna be a great game. But I think the Ravens just have too much offensive power there.
Speaking of the AFC, we talk about one of your other bets there, Shano. You said Bengals -5.
Yeah, that didn't happen. What happened there?
The Bengals couldn't stop a bloody nose there. I mean, it was bad.
Yeah, they had the Browns had a lot of yards, but they didn't score anything. They only had 16 points. So that saved the Bengals. But what surprised me is that the Bengals offense last year was scoring 30 points a game. And today almost 17, right? Yeah. And it's not like they got any new pieces. It's pretty much the same squad. They have Chase Brown now running back instead of who was there, Mixon, right? Yep. So they have Chase Brown there, but I mean he's a great running back too. And Jamar Chase, did you see his stat line today?
No.
Jamar Chase. I mean, he's like one of if not the best receiver in football, right? I'm pulling it up right now, but it surprised me when I was looking at it. Jamar Chase had 2 catches, 26 yards, 2 catches. You can't have that kid only have 2 catches.
Yeah,
he's too explosive. You got to get him more. You got to get him more involved, Cincy.
Yeah, T Higgins though showed up. I'll tell you that T Higgins definitely showed up for them.
T Higgins had 3 catches for 33 yards, so not much better.
No, I was being sarcastic. That's what another bet that you had there, Shano. So I already talked about the Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Where I took the Green Bay Packers at -2.5. That was a clean winner right there for me. So I go 1-1 thus far, and I have the Baltimore game, which will finish my third bet. Your third bet there was not only the Steelers, but and the Bengals and the Cleveland Browns that we talked about. But your third bet was remind me real quick.
What did I say? Did I say Patriots?
Yeah, you did.
Patriots lost today. That was a bad loss too.
Yeah.
That wasn't like a bad beat like the Steelers -2.5 and they got -2. They lost 20-13. That was a close, low-scoring game. They won. They were leading at halftime, 10-7, and then Raiders came out and scored 10 points in the third quarter, and then that was pretty much the game there.
Yeah, but you showed back up with the Denver Broncos taking the spread there over Tennessee.
Yeah, we said -7.5 for that one, I think, right?
Oh, I thought it was -5.5. I gotta look.
No, because originally it was at -8.5.
Oh, yeah.
Broncos they were the heavy favorites.
Right.
But we hit with the big parlay. That's what we were doing when we made our survivor picks. That's where the Broncos came through.
We did. Speaking of...
Because we said our 3, they all won.
They all won.
But they all won. Is that we said the Broncos were our favorite, or Broncos, Cardinals. We chose the Cardinals for our survivor pick, so that survived.
Yep.
But we said Broncos, Cardinals, and Cincy. Broncos, I mean, good God, that game was close with the Titans. I don't know how that was so close. They were the most favorite team this weekend going into the game. But Tennessee was hanging in there with them for the majority of the game.
Yeah.
Until the fourth quarter, then finally the Broncos pulled it out. I know Bo Nix threw two big picks early in the game. Unfortunately, like I was flipping back and forth. I didn't see both of them, but I saw one of them. One of them was pretty bad.
Right.
But he's got to clean that up. Because a lot of people are expecting big things for the Broncos this year.
Yeah, there was a couple. They went for it on fourth down with only up by 8, and it was midfield. I didn't understand that, but I'm not the coach. Obviously, I'm retired. But anyway, they did a cross route. Crisscross, as I call them, crisscross routes for the receivers. So a couple bash routes. Anyway, to make a long story short, there's one. It was under duress, but Nix there. If he looked left, that guy was wide open. And he missed him. The parlay that you mentioned was plus 266, so that hit. And then we had another one there, courtesy of our friends over at Bet365. I'm pulling it up right now there, Shano. This one was a big one. There was almost, I think, a 88 miles per hour one. It's coming up right now. We did a 4-leg parlay at, I think it was plus 750, something like that, where we had the Steelers, Washington, Bengals money line, Denver money line, and we won pretty well on that one. So
I remember that one.
Yeah,
I did that one too. I can't remember what the payout was, but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then I had another one. I played. It was before the Thursday night's game. I had Eagles, Commanders. In the three teams we talked about, Cardinals, Broncos, and Cincy, and that was a big payday too. That was like plus 475 or plus 500, something like that.
Yeah.
So the parlays definitely saved us today for some of it.
So we win on the Survivor. We pick Arizona, so we move on to the second round, and then we'll find out what our next pick on Survivor will be. Pick'ems, I think we did pretty well. Atlanta had a shot. Atlanta had a shot.
They were leading late in that game, and then Tampa came back and then won that. They definitely had a shot. I thought they were going to pull it out for a while.
Yeah, and I called the Miami game. I totally, like I said, I whipped the bet there. So, so I think we only lost 2 thus far. So we'll need to look at that and get in our guy to look at that. But overall, there, Shano, not bad day. Over 1,000, close to 1,100 subscribers. And I hear TikTok is next. It's at 340, 350. So we're going to boost that up. And then, of course, you got to focus on Instagram. Apparently, everybody's on Instagram. I don't understand that, but whatever. Real quick before we go there, Shano, what's our plan for this week? We're going to be back, obviously, next Friday night with the Wise Man. And we'll talk some college football recap of that then. Yeah,
I'm gonna be doing a live on location there because remember I'm getting sent to Green Bay. For the Skins Green Bay game, Thursday night football game.
Yeah.
Producer Mark is sending me out there.
Finally,
doing some live recon.
There you go. So Thursday night, Shane will be at the Lambeau Field. So we'll have to figure out what we're going to be doing in regards to our videos here. But yeah. Not a bad week. Not a bad week.
No, not bad at all. We'll definitely be back. Week 1 is always sometimes unpredictable because you haven't seen these teams yet play, right? So usually, and we get some more statistics under our belt because a lot of statistics I use, you use from the season prior, right? Yep. So it's because that's what you're building off of, and that's what you're looking at. Because you can't really tell much in the preseason. Everything's so vanilla, and a lot of people don't play, and you don't really know what you got until you start seeing it. But it looks like after week 1, the defenses are still way ahead of the offenses.
Yeah. So a quick recap because we're starting to get off here. So we can watch the Sunday night game. Skins win. Pretty good. We talked about good, bad, and ugly there. We'll see Shano at Lambeau, so we'll get some on the field stuff from him. We'll have some videos later on. Don't forget my soccer picks. We're back from international break, but we did pretty well in the lower league. So we'll have some La Liga, some Serie A, of course, from around the English league, the MLS. So we'll have that for you later this week. Check it out. Maybe Wednesday, Thursday morning. That's when our videos will drop for that. And then, of course, we'll be back Friday night with the Wise Man. And we'll have, of course, our bets for week 2 in the NFL.
Yeah, week 2 of the NFL, and we'll have look up for the college video too. That we'll probably be recording that as well Friday night.
Yep.
Lot going live for that as well. So we'll have our college picks. We always do Big 10, ACC, SEC, and Big 12, and we come up with at least 8 picks that we feel the best about. So make sure you tune in. We usually do the Friday night, so get in right before the game start on Saturday morning, and let's get rolling and make some money.
Absolutely. So we're going to sign off here, guys. Thank you very much for the support. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Be that 1100 subscriber.
We should do some like sort of giveaway, like the 1100 or 1200 subscriber wins a hat.
Yeah.
So like put a comment in the comments and say you're like your MVP of today's games or something like that, and see maybe we can do something like that.
Yeah. Only comment, of course, on YouTube, and then you can message us. We have our email, info@justwinbetsbaby. We'll send you a hat, any color, white, black. There's a dark gray. There's a light gray. Shano's wearing the black one right there. We'll send you a hat. No problem. If you want us to sign it, we'll sign it. No problem. Whatever you guys want, we'll do it. We love you guys. So we're having fun, and we've only been doing this for what, 5 months, Shano?
Yeah, 5 months, and we really took like a month off in the summer. So it's like because of vacations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're rolling, we're cooking, getting there. Like I said, spread the word. Hopefully you guys follow the bets and follow us. We still have some more content coming out with other things that aren't sports betting as well, just straight sports talk. So just always look out and spread the word, tell your friends, and retweet anything we see on Twitter and all that stuff. Like and subscribe always helps us. Yeah,
we're honest. We're very transparent. We're just having fun. We love talking sports like there and love making money on the side as well. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're going to sign off right now. Thanks. Give us that thumbs up and start winning with Just Win Bets, baby. Have a good night. We'll see you next